called Dumont. A sawmill in the 1850s. We was lumber. Now we have a $44 million Ferris wheel that generates $100,000 a day. So I don't know. In order to heal a sick society, we have to be innovative and adapt by welcoming all, not only who are new, but are new to their situation. It appears to me, from extensive research of what would be the equivalent of 21 months, that 80% of the people that are homeless are real people that are sensitive, that are suffering from bereavement issues only. So, if we tend to what's really the problem at hand, like maybe bereavement, then maybe we can solve the problem in eventuality by being innovative. So, my proposal is, since Boeing is here 85,000 strong, and the gold rush brought hundreds of thousands of people through Seattle, each that spent $30,000 while they were waiting. Only 4% of those returned having found any gold. And so they deposited their money and they left. So I suppose we should look at this from that scenario. People dropped their fortunes here and left to go get fortunes that they could not achieve. Only 50 people had everlasting wealth of any sort from that entire gold rush experience, which meant that it was a lost leader. Now, there's nothing lost about where Seattle's at now as a tech city that's growing and booming. But it's growing and booming while the next pandemic is evident to me. The pandemic that will destroy our society will be not only the disposal of the souls in our society, but more specifically, I believe it's going to be because everyone keeps getting sick as I had. I had 103-degree fever within 32 hours. I was hospitalized for a week within 32 hours of going into a shelter. So, all right, how much did that cost? And then recently in ICU for 4 days, 2 weeks ago and 2 days last week. How much did that cost? I've been on so many bouts of antibiotic that my guts are fucked. My microbiome is fucked. My flora is fucked. My fauna is fucked and my hair is fucked. My ass has been fucked too. What, norovirus I got in the fucking VA hospital. I've been in the hospital more times than as a 52-year-old man who has a titanium femur, hernia surgery, burst appendix, broken bones all over my body, and what? So it makes no fucking sense. Seattle. So now, the art fund, it would be artful to clean the cities up. I say we abolish the art fund, liquidate it immediately. That money would be better spent in the application. So I suppose with this tunnel, we've got plenty in that fund to dispose of. And then from there, if that Ferris wheel cost $44 million, which it did, well, then as that Ferris wheel spins, God forgive us for our sins. And since not one man of cloth has come down. All right, this is where my crock comes in as a Christian and brought up a Catholic, who was quite a pretty altar boy in Boston. All boys high school and everything. Maybe that's why I like the nail polish. It doesn't matter to me. I'm really indignant about this because I've been, I have been a responsible person of this community for a long time, and Seattle's being irresponsible. Homeless people are not invisible. You're just stupid for walking by them. And the men of cloth will go to hell because it's in every book, the Torah, the Quran, and also the Bible. And not one man of cloth has come down, not one rabbi, not one imam, nobody. So you know what? Your congregations are false, and your men who lead you as spiritual guides are false prophets. That's my take on this. So, all right, it's going to cost $440 million to clean it up. Well, why don't you just liquidate DESC, DESC that bitch? That's the most foul enterprise of non-charitable charity and corruption that I've ever seen in my life. From head to toe, look at the books. If you take the aggregate of the charities and what they spend on food, then you could give $50 a day and a card to people to get food that's conveniently and not stand in line with dirty hands in the washing stations. And stop giving ham sandwiches to the Muslims. It's offensive to me, salam alaikum, for Christ's sakes. And so, when you know what, the Catholic Church, why don't you open up the toilet?